Okie dokie. Give me just a minute. Okie dokie. Think. I think we're good. Food. Okie dokie. I'm just finishing setting up. So I gotta plug this guy in before that. Do the chat thing so I know when people are talking to me. Connect. Let's see, do I do Twitter? I did the Twitter thing. Okay. I'm just gonna watch a quick video about MIPS clip. MIPS clip tutorial, the Drogi 64 MIPS clips tutorial.
Hi, this is Drogi.
Hi,
Welcome to
this is
beginner
Drogi.
tutorial for the MIPS clip used in 16-star runs.
Let you guys
I will
listen.
first show you how to grab MIPS, then how to do the clip, and then I will
Maybe
show
I can
you.
do this real quick, actually. Yes. Or wait, let me do. How do I do incognito? Ah, there we go. Incognito. Okay. Window capture. Okie dokie. Give me a sec. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. YouTube. Drogi 64. MIPS clip.
Hi, this is Drogi. Welcome to this beginner tutorial for the MIPS clip used in 16-star runs. I will first show you how to grab MIPS, then how to do the clip, and then I will show you backups for 3 scenarios. Have fun! First of all, we'll have a look at an easy way to grab MIPS. Mash C left before entering this door. Perform a long jump and a dive. Make sure to roll out with A and B because the timing on the slope is kind of hard. Do another dive and you get here the same time as this, which leaves you a lot of time to land the final dive. Hi, this is Drogi.
Give me a sec. Alright, this video is only 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
I will first show you how to grab MIPS, then how to do the clip, and then I will show you backups for 3 scenarios. Have fun! dice, make sure to roll out with A and B because the timing on the slope is kind of hard. Do another dive if you get here at the same time as Mips, which leaves you a lot of time to land the final dive. Try to dive along this line and slow down so Mips just runs in peace. If you miss him, I have backup for you later in this video. But now we can start with the setup. Firstly, if you're on emulator and you cannot consistently see Mario's shadow, go follow the emulator guide linked in the description to fix this issue because for this setup you will need to be able to see the shadow. Okay, do not collect the star. Grab Mips, leave the Mario cam, and go over here. Depending on where you look, the camera will adjust and kind of follow Mario's direction of view. Use that to walk to the right edge of the door. Have the camera so that it points slightly more right and just perpendicularly straight forward to the door. Like this, you can just hold up slightly. You keep doing that until Mips' shadow disappears. This is where you want to stop immediately. And now all you have to do to flip into the door is press and hold Z. Use your stick to crawl and turn around until you face Mips. Then, before you go neutral on the stick, press B. Mario does not have to get up for you to be able to punch. And now you're holding him inside the door. All you have to do now is to hold down and jump until you're out of the door. Turn around and move towards the 30-star door and keep jumping to accelerate Mario a bit. This flip is much easier. Go into the right edge of the door again with a similar can as last time. Now just press E and you should be through. Congrats! Now, 3 backups for you. If you miss Mips, you can run here. Do a side flip, dive, and slowly slide down, aiming for this line. And you will just run into
Maybe that's where I learned that.
Number 2, if you cannot grab Mips and you don't know why, do the following. Keep the stick neutral so Mario doesn't enter the door opening animation. Now you want to do a neutral jump, and only while in air, you hold down right towards Mips. Do this a few times if there's a chance you can still grab the bunny. However, if it clips into the 30-star door and cannot be seen anymore, Mips is gone. You have to enter the basement key door again and return to make Mips respawn. This is Strogy. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, let me know in the comments and subscribe to my channel. If you have issues with anything SM64 related, feel free to contact me on Discord or Twitter. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated about my plans
Oh, I'm
and
not
to tell me
sounding
what
good.
tutorial I should work on next.
Okay. Every time. What to do? Should I start from the beginning? Or should I start from basement or Bowser the Dark World? Just a moment. Motherfucker. Spilled a bunch of water. Okay, I guess I'm doing a new file. God damn, I love water so much. It's so delicious. Do it. Just a sec. And one more. Okie dokie. So, if you are just joining, the kitty tiger is doing okay. The other kitties are doing okay too. In fact, I may go grab one of them. Actually, first things first. Do this first, because I do not want them in the room. Okie dokie. Alrighty then. Now head for the castle. Wait. We did it. Ooh, new gold split. What's good? Just joking. Aw, man. Shit. Shit, I almost saved it. There we go. Actually, I don't think I need this. Okay. I guess that works. It's kind of hard to talk with this thing in my mouth. Just give me a moment. And I'm not doing very good. So, as I've mentioned before, capitalism fucking sucks, right? So, who the fuck thought it'd be a decent idea to be like, you know what we should charge for? Being healthy. That's something we should try and monetize. Ooh, you know what else we should monetize? Being sick. Oh, and being sick and dying. Ooh, yeah, we can monetize all those things. Yeah, that won't be bad for anybody. Like, just the way, like, capitalism is. Like, the nature of capitalism. If it doesn't make money, they're not going to do it. That's it. That is the end of everything. It doesn't matter how innovative something will be, how something good will be in the future. If it does not make money for them right then and there, that quarter, that year, no. Doesn't happen. That's why all these fossil fuel that's why the fossil fuel industry is like, you know, way too little too late. I mean, one of the biggest scams in marketing, it was the whole green marketing. How like the going green. Going green. Yeah, the going green market was dang it. Actually tapped it because I had this in my hand. But the going green market was the biggest scam in like one of like the biggest scams in like a while. I mean, okay, like clean coal. Okay, first off, if you have to call your product clean, it's probably not clean. You know, I guess it's clean in comparison. You know, I do know a little bit, I know like a tiny bit about like the science behind clean coal. But it's not where they take it and they clean it like Donald Trump thought. Because what he was basically painting the picture of was somebody like taking like a lump of coal and just like polishing it, which is patentedly like some of the like Donald Trump has said some of the most like patentedly like dumb fuck shit I have heard in a long time. Like, you know, he thought that, what was it, the F-17? Some kind of super advanced, maybe F-18. He thought the F-18s were actually invisible. The way that, I mean, it really seems like that. The way that he was talking about them, like he's like, yeah, you can't see them, right? They're invisible. Like, you can't see them. these jets are invisible. You cannot see them. Like, there's so many, what's his name? Vic Berger, the editor for Tim and Eric. I'm pretty sure he was the editor for Tim and Eric, the Tim and Eric show. Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job. So he's a YouTube creator. He also works for Vice, I think, but he makes some hilarious content. And still forgot to get a lighter. Oh, damn it. Burns. The video that Vic Berger made about Donald Trump thinking planes thinks it's something about, I forget what it's titled, something about Donald Trump thinks such and such, you know, this type of plane is actually invisible. And I mean he, of course, his editing is absolutely masterful, but like just the clips that he finds are so good too. Like, how does he find these clips? Like, he found some clips that I have no idea. I haven't seen these clips anywhere else, but, or maybe they were on like TMZ or something, maybe, but they didn't have like a watermark. But I don't know. I haven't seen them, and I don't know. I tried searching for them, but I don't know. But they were pictures of the Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago 2020 New Year's Eve celebration with like a bunch of people not wearing masks, and like Vanilla Ice was there, and Vanilla Ice performed for a bunch of like Republican douchebags, and it was like the funniest. They were like all like singing Vanilla Ice's song, which is like so ironic that they have Vanilla Ice there, a man who doesn't even own his song Ice Ice Baby because he stole the melody from Queen. Like, straight up, I mean, that is Vanilla Ice stole, or his producer, or whatever, the song Ice Ice Baby and the song Under Pressure by Queen have the same fucking rhythm or whatever, the same opening line or whatever. That's extremely noticeable. Like, I remember, I forget where I was, but like I was somewhere, and like over the loudspeakers, Under Pressure started to play, but I thought it was Ice Ice Baby, and I was like, oh yeah, right on, Ice Ice Baby, because I thought it was hilarious. I always thought it was funny. I thought that the concept of, oh, like, just like a white person being really into Ice Ice Baby was just a hilarious thing. So like, I learned the lyrics to that song and stuff just so I could like sing it, just so I could do that joke of like being, I just thought it was so funny. But yeah, the notion that like a bunch of Republicans watch this guy who stole a song and like he singing it as if it was, pretending as if it's own, and nobody's talking about it, and like this lie that's like everybody, this blatant lie that like everybody can see, but like everybody just goes along with it because it's easier for them. And it's like in like analogy to like how they normally are. It's kind of amazing. Oh yeah. Alright. Actually, there's a tiny bit left that I need to eat. Um, Politics in general always kind of just cracks me up. I hate politics so much. But like watching the shit show that is the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, like, oh yeah, that's a two-party system. That seems like a good answer. And like people that think like we can use the broken system, we can use the broken system to fix the broken system, which like doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, what else would that use for? Like, you don't use broken tools to fix something broken. And since when do you use the broken thing to fix itself? Since when does that apply to anything? Got it. Almost there. Like how the fact that like so many people had to rely on like, I mean, I was one of them that was like, oh man, I really hope Ruth Bader Ginsburg doesn't die anytime soon. And then of course she did, because the world sucks. But pause this. It just really sucks that you have to do that. Like that. Like, oh, I really hope this person doesn't die because this guy's gonna really fuck things over. Like, the way that like, just even like on the surface, like all like the fucked up stuff on the surface. Not to mention like if you look like any bit past like the surface, if you dig deep at all, if you dig, not even deep, if you just dig at all into politics, you will find a history of corruption and selfishness and greed and yeah. Scapegoating. And pretty predominantly a lack of accountability. That's the main thing that is like, it's like the biggest thing is like people don't have to be accountable for like a lot of this shit. That's why people love the internet so much, because they don't have to be accountable for their actions. That's why when people do something in their real life and then they get canceled on the internet for it, and then it affects their real life, they're like, oh, all I did was go to a white power rally, and now people hate me. Like, well, yeah, people are gonna fucking hate you if you do that. Like, unless you're going there to, like, document, like, oh yeah, look at these white power, look, oh yep, this is a white power meeting, this is what they're like. Like, that's like probably like the only reason to go to a white power meeting is to like document it. Like, yep. But alright. I don't know, I always it crosses my mind every now and again, like, I so easily could have been, like, some, like, you know, racist piece of shit, you know, if I, you know, didn't try and, like, educate myself, you know, because I didn't grow up around diversity. I traveled, you know, I've been to a few continents, which I'm extremely fucking privileged to have done, and, you know, I witnessed culture there, but you know, it was mainly like tourist stuff because, you know, I was, you know, with, you know, my conservative, you know, white family. So, yeah. You're not really gonna see real culture. Fuck. They don't want to see it. Good belly. It's the goodest belly. Okay. Let's get cereal. So, when I was younger, you know, my parents were divorced. You know, my parents divorced when I was pretty young, and you know, my dad was very, I mean, he's the type of guy that, like, he met, like, all of, like, the majority of his friends that he met in, like, his fraternity, because he was in a fraternity, and, I have no idea what fraternity, because why would I care? Huh. But, damn it. The, look at bee sting. Shoot. But yeah, I could have very easily grown up and just been some dumb, like, racist piece of shit. You know, because it's, I mean, like, even now, like, especially, like, growing up, like, you had to, like, actively, like, be like, no, you can't do this. Like, you have to be, like, constantly telling the people around you, like, no, what, these things are not okay. Like, it was very rare to be around, like, progressive and, like, forward-thinking people. You know, growing up, you know, I did not grow up around many, you know, forward-thinking, progressive, you know, intellectual people, you know. Intellectualism wasn't even really emphasized, you know, that much, in, you know, it was, you know, pretty much as long as you're not stupid, it's okay. That's pretty much what the bar was when I was growing up. As long as you're not an idiot, or a piece of shit or a loser, you're okay. Like, okay, I'm just supposed to not be a bunch of things? Like, what am I supposed to be then? Like, my mom did do a good job of instilling... Oh, wait, I should have done that. My mom did a pretty good job of instilling into me, like, decent values, you know, be a good person, you know, don't be a piece of shit, you know, help people if you can, you know, it's not always about, you know, getting, you know, you should, you know, want to be able to give, you know, things as well as receive things, because that's, that's how, people would want to be treated. If you do something for somebody, you would want somebody to do something for you, if it came down to it. You might not ask and be like, hey, this thing. Oh, damn, I almost saved it. Hey, if I do this thing for you, will you do something for me in the future? Like, it's just kind of weird. Shit, bad angle. Damn it. What was it? But yeah, my dad was more like, don't be a loser. And if I did something, like got like a bad grade or got in trouble or something, he would like berate me for it and like call me a fuck up and say I was a loser and say that I need to get my ass kicked and like all these things. And like because I got like a D in art. And which just, after a while, I just stopped wanting to try because I was just like, what am I gonna do? Good grades, and then my dad will be nice to me. Like, my dad's already been horrible to me. Like, there's like no real going back from a lot of these things, unless like short of going to fucking therapy with him. Or, it's not like he's gonna take accountability for anything. And, I was, let's see. My dad's always kind of done fucked up shit to me. Like, when I was like 8 years old on Christmas, my parents are divorced, and he was late picking us up. And he was like, we need to get to your grandma's house, which is, his mom, which, yeah, they have, like, a really weird relationship. They, like, will look out for each other, like, more than anything, but, like, but that basically means, like, my grandma doesn't, like, hold my dad accountable for anything, and he just, like, I don't know, it really kind of seems sometimes like he just, like, wants to take advantage of her, and, like, I mean, I don't know, but that's for a different time. But at any rate, damn it. But yeah, so I kind of grew up with this sense of like, my dad always tried to drill into me, why should I give you anything? You have to work for stuff, because nothing in life is just going to be handed to you, blah, 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 blah. And, if you work hard, it will pay off, which is fucking bullshit. I fucking slaved away for years and had nothing to fucking show for it. And, in multiple fucking jobs. There's been so many times where it's been like, oh, you know, oh, you do such a good job. Oh, if I do such a good job, why don't you pay me more then? Well, I can't. Why not? You know? And I remember specifically, like, one year, one of my bosses made all of us work super extra fucking hard and crack down and do all these stupid fucking rules and all this bullshit just so he could have a fatter bonus, so he could buy a fucking new car. And he got like a $20,000 bonus. And I worked at a fucking cafeteria at a school, and yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? How do you get that big of a bonus? Like, what kind of corporate bullshit is this? And but yeah, it was like ridiculous. And I'm sitting there making like, you know, I mean, I didn't even make $20,000 in a year, I'm pretty sure. And you made that in like 3 months? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, fuck you. And, well, maybe it wasn't 20 grand. I think it was 9 grand. I think 20 grand was the total that he got over, like, the course of, like, 3 quarters or something. But, yeah, he got, like, it was, like, a 9 grand fucking bonus in, like, 3 months of, like, busting our ass. And then he got another one, and then, like, he gave us, oh, he's giving us $1,000 bonus. Oh, for real? Oh, wait, we have to split it? Oh, we have to split it amongst more than 10 people, so we get even less than it. So it's not even $100 bonus? Oh, and you're taxing it? Oh, you're taxing it individually out of all of our checks? This doesn't seem like a bonus. Are you sure? This seems like something that do you owe us this money? But yeah, so I always got in trouble at work because I'd basically be like, we deserve more rights and we deserve more money. You know, if all these things you're saying are true, we deserve more money, we deserve better pay, and they didn't like it, and yeah, who knew? But yeah, that's why for the past like few years, any job that I have, I pretty much worked under the table for the most part. But well, I haven't had it. I don't know. I kind of my living arrangement now is kind of unique. I guess that works. Oh boy. I really don't like chaining long jumps together. It's just not as fun. It's boring. I like starting out with a long jump to like get things going. Damn it. Fuck. That was stupid. Ooh, you see that Goomba dodge? Damn it, I suck at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I suck. Sometimes I lose confidence pretty quickly. I feel like that's a big issue. Man. Yeah, another reason why I said, you know, I'm surprised, you know, I'm kind of surprised, you know. Well, I'm not surprised. It's just, I know full well that I very easily could have grown up to be racist. Because, well, my grandfather was very racist. Pretty sure he dodged the Vietnam draft as well. Because I took a class in community college called Vietnam War History, or something like that. History of Vietnam, history of wars in Vietnam, something like that. And so it was about like all like the different conflicts that have happened, you know, in the territory of Vietnam, in Vietnam. But the damn it. And, you know, and one of the things that we learned about was about the many different ways that you know, affluent, well-to-do white men, for the most part, dodge the draft, or you know, their families or whatever. And because my grandfather was in the Air Force, and then the year that he would have got drafted, and the year that he would have gone to war, like the year, I forget exactly. I'd have to look up the exact dates again. It's been a long time since I, you know, took this class. But I remember specifically, like, he was in the Air Force, or that might have been my other grandpa. Wait, no, I don't know. He was in the military, and he oh really? God damn it. I gotta be better at that. But I remember specifically that, like, the year that he would have gone off to Vietnam, essentially, he decided that he needs to go to college, actually, and become a veterinarian. Because during the Vietnam War, and my grandpa was not like a hippie or anything. quite the opposite. You know, he was a conservative piece of shit that hated hippies, and you know, said that he hated communism, but you know, really wanted his social security check and stuff, and you know, social welfare programs. You know, he took full advantage of, but you know, anytime he could, you know, he tried to use his, you know, influence and his, you know, stature at places and his camaraderie with, you know, certain people in order to, you know, elicit certain actions from them and stuff. And tried to, you know, manipulate people, and he was a big drunk, and, yeah. Pretty sure he would drive around intoxicated as well. He's dead now. And, yeah, he's passed on, and he's passed on, and he's, somewhere else now. You hear that, Grandpa? You hear that? I'm yelling to hell, if you couldn't tell. I'm yelling to hell. He's not like, I don't have like him in like prisoned in like, yeah, there's not like a little hole like beneath where I stream. You hear that, Grandpa? Yeah, he's not really dead. I have him imprisoned. I thought there was something wrong. I thought there was something wrong with my monitor. I was like, oh, what's that big black spot right there? Right below where it says set camera angle. That's weird. There's a big black spot right under the where it says camera. I'm an idiot. But yeah. Yeah, not only, yeah, but at any rate, so yeah, Grandpa Dodge Draft. My fucking dad. This is a real story that he told me. And I do not agree with anything that happens in the story. I think it's quite appalling that he could even think these things. And this was, I believe this was in the 90s when this happened. Not 100% certain. Could have been late 80s. But, my dad worked for, like, you know, a big, you know, shitty corporation. And, his, like, best friend, was, getting married to a black lady. And I've met this woman. She's super fucking nice. Super cool, super sweet lady. And which my dad acknowledged. And apparently he was talking with some coworkers. And yeah, she's really nice and cool and sweet and stuff, but I can't believe, and my dad told me the story just like this. I can't. So his best friend was going to marry a black woman. He's in like a break room or something, and they're in some corporate setting, right? Some corporate office setting. And he says so this should just tell you a lot about, yeah, this tells you a lot about him. But, he goes, something along the lines of, well, actually, no, this is what he told me that he said verbatim, actually. Apparently he goes, he's saying, yeah, she seems like a really, she's really nice and she's really cool. They met through work or something, obviously. They knew each other. So he knew this woman, that his best friend was going to marry. And at a certain point in the conversation, and he told me the story just like this. He said, I can't believe he's going to marry a black woman. And apparently, like every closeted racist white man's nightmare, worst nightmare, a black guy heard him, like right behind him or something, right out, within earshot, but not within sight, obviously, and goes, what's wrong with that? And that's the end of the story. Well, except for that apparently he had to attend sensitivity training. Oh, and I found in his I found some old files one time, and in his sensitivity training thing, there was a thing that said, "What are your top top 3, biggest thing, most important things in your life?" And it was like my career, my spirituality, and then like my family. Yep, we were number 3. The big. We were the bronze medal. Yeah, that was something that was documented. he documented that voluntarily to himself. He thought, yes, this is what corporations totally want to hear that shit. But yeah, so yeah, I had to pause it because that story is just extremely intense. Because it's just like, oh my god, it's so like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, and then another story, like, dude, like, what the fuck, like, dude, yeah, like, this is all on the same side, this is all on, like, my dad's side of the family, this all happened. So, I did, at some holiday event, I was with, like, a bunch of, like, my cousins, or relatives, or I don't fucking know, a bunch of my relatives, essentially. And I shit you not, I totally forget what we were talking about. The only thing that I remember is that, and of course everybody was white, except for, everybody that's, how would they put it? Everybody that's in the family is white. There's boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff that aren't white, but everybody, the family is, white, though, which is like, why do you keep having that qualifier? Like, why do you need to, like, that's really weird. Why do you need to keep saying it like that? I don't think you need to keep saying it like that. But, they're, they have a child together. I'm pretty sure they're part of the family. Like, just as much as anybody else. Oh, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. Like, these are real conversations, like, that I would have. And then, change of the subject, or all of a sudden something else needs to happen across the room. And, they're always, upper middle class white, folks, which is like, it's like this weird duality, because, my parents are divorced, and on, like, my dad's side, there's definitely a presence of money and entitlement. Not like a lot, nobody's got, like, a fucking, castle or anything, but, they had, big ass houses and stuff, and it was all about money and wealth and, nepotism and this and that, and, of course, I never received any cool nepotism or anything like that. I mean, I got to go places, but I was never, like, given any, like, you know, free property or anything like that. Or, like, just, like, given a cool car or something. Like, it was always like, oh, okay. Like, um, I mean, I had, well, no, I guess that's a story for a different time. But, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, I was at some holiday function, and, you know, a bunch of conservative, you know, upper middle class white guys, and this was around the time of like the North Dakota oil boom, and this guy that I had never even met before, some one of my relatives, like, new trophy husband or something, some old guy, some old rich guy that I never met before, is like trying to sell me some RV, and so I can move down to North Dakota. And I'm like, I have a job, I have a house, you know, I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that. That sounds horrible. I don't want to go drill for fucking oil, you know. I don't even like the fact that my car uses oil. Like, you think I want to drill for that shit? You think I want to become a fracker? Like, you think I want to start fracking? Like, are you kidding me? Like, no. Like, no. And, I don't even eat fucking animals, dude. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't use, like, you know, I'm vegan, and you're, like, asking, yeah. At any rate, I shit you not, in the same day, he's sitting there trying to convince me to do this, and I'm like, trying to be polite, and I'm like, no. And, like, of course my dad's like, oh, money? Oh, and a rich guy said that you should do it? Then you should do it. Like, no, I have a job, and I don't want to fucking have a job for, you know, a year and a half, and then, you know, be stuck in North Dakota with, like, a meth habit, you know? Because that's what happens, apparently. And, like, I predicted that would happen as well. Like, people are gonna get sad, they're gonna get addicted to drugs, you know, they're gonna have nowhere to go, and they're just gonna get addicted to drugs, and, you know, they're gonna fall into, like, a, you know, shitty cycle, and, you know, they're not gonna be able to escape, and it's gonna suck. Like, I don't wanna, you know, possibly, you know, I don't wanna why would I wanna be anywhere near that, you know? But, alright, I guess I'm moving on. Um, sorry. But yeah, in normal conversation, not even kidding, these fucking dudes, they're sitting there talking, they're these older guys, and they're like probably related to me or something, or, you know, related through marriage or something, I imagine. And they, I'm not really paying attention, and all of a sudden, and it's just like, we're just having like a normal conversation. Wait, am I doing candles? We're just having a normal conversation, and all of a sudden, I hear somebody say something about something, yeah, those damn Japs? And I'm like, what? Did you just say that? In, like, normal conversation? As if, and thinking nobody would say... Am I really the only one? Like, it was fucking bizarre, dude. And, like, it was, like, this instance of, like, oh, I'm so glad that most of my family is a bunch of closet racists. Like, or it not, if not racist, which, if you're, okay, another thing, like, it's like they might not be racist, but they're indifferent to racism, which is, if you're wondering, like, oh, what does that look like? The Borat and Bruno movies, the Borat movie really, or the movies, yeah, the two Borat movies really exemplify indifference to hatred, essentially. Well, so does Bruno, yeah. Yeah, I guess in that sense, yeah, just, you know, just indifference to hatred, indifference to racism or sexism, as long as it's not targeted against, you know, you or something that you like. You know, as long as they're not, you know, saying anything about, you know, Jesus, you know, baby Jesus or anything, you know, it's okay. You can say stuff about, you know, how terrible the Jews or whatever are, you know, like they, you know, like, and they do that, you know, Sacha Baron Cohen does such a good job of, like, showcasing, racist indifference in America. Like, how can you explain away some of this stuff, like, as being okay? You can't, you know? And, you know, it's like some stuff is just, like, it's inherently wrong. Like the Confederate flag. Confederate flag is so fucking stupid. First off, why would you want to celebrate, like, this treasonous event? Like, that's like having a flag, like, that commemorated what happened on January 6th this year. Like, why would you want to commemorate that? That wasn't, like, a cool thing, you know? And then also, like, what the Civil War really, what it, really, was about slavery. So, like, how can you not say that, like, the Confederate flag is not, like, you know, have racist connotations to it? Like, it obviously does. Like, those are the dudes that were so mad that, you know, we took away, that we were gonna, you know, not have slaves, that you literally started a fucking war over it. Like, you're telling me those guys aren't fucking racist? Like, no, dude, they are. They thought they thought a whole group of people were, you know, what was it, like 2/3 less than, or 2/5 less than, what were they, 3/5 of a person or some shit, and, like, you know, and I make that joke every once in a while, like, you know, because, you know, anything that was pretty much deemed, you know, less than human, you know, like, I think it was like immigrants and, you know, black folks, anybody, you know, with melanin, essentially, was considered, like, lesser, and I think they basically, you know, only had, like, 3/5 of the rights of a regular person or whatever, and, you know, like, what's the, what is it, yeah, I think, yeah, slaves had, like, 3/5 of, like, a vote or something, and they were counted as, like, 3/5 of a person or something terrible like that, and, I think Archer makes a joke about, when he's a pirate king, and, the one guy who's, voiced by David Cross, who's a slave, Archer says something about, you know, like, he says something to Archer, and he's like, your 3/5 of opinion are noted. Just, like, really fucked up, but really funny. Okay, I gotta remember to do the quick turnaround. Wait, am I doing the... Damn it, I thought I was doing Womp's block. I'm such a dingus. I don't even know the fucking route. I'm sitting here talking. Damn it. But yeah, the thing about racism is that, like, you want to call out, like, the racists. Like, you want to be able to be like, oh yeah, that person's racist. But then that just lets other racists know that they need to be quiet about it. Like, if we just educated people better, I think people would, like, because they'd be like, wait, because, like, there's no reason to be, like, there's no, like, scientific reason to be racist, you know, it's all based on emotion, or, you know, ignorance. It's, you know, silly to should change the camera there. But yeah, I just I don't know. Like, if somebody's like, if somebody says they're not racist, yet they used racist slurs all the time, especially the N-word with, like, a hard R, they're fucking racist. Like, I mean, it doesn't mean that you can never, ever say, you know, the N-word. You know, there are times, you know, if you're reading Huckleberry Finn, you know, you're gonna have to, you know, say it, you know, but, you know, or To Kill a Mockingbird or whatever the fuck, but, or what is that one, The Keys, but yeah, god damn it, I fucking suck at this one. What the fuck? Huh. Yeah, like, I remember when I was pretty young, this is when I was pretty young, and my mom, fortunately, does learn, and is no longer like this. She, she no longer, she's much more accepting of others. I mean, she was never, like, racist or prejudiced or anything. Well, she didn't ever mean to be. She's one of the people that didn't realize that she was racist. She didn't think she was racist. She wasn't, like, consciously racist. But, like, for instance, I'll never forget this. We were in, like, the McDonald's or the Taco Bell or Burger King or fast food places. And this is right when the Cadillac Escalade first came out. And we're sitting there, I forget why, you know, we're getting food or something probably, and this you know, new Escalade, this brand new, you know, super dope Escalade rolls in, you know, super cool looking and super rad, and it's like a young looking black dude driving, and you know, I go say something like, "Oh, that's a cool car," you know, and my mom, with like she had tasted some bad food, says, "He's probably a drug dealer." And I'm like, what? Like, I was pretty young, but I still remember, like, calling my mom out and being like, that's racist. No, well, no, it's not. You know, it's because I think he's a drug dealer. But why, based on his appearance, do you think he's a drug dealer? What about his appearance makes you assume that? And, you know, was essentially what we were, you know, what we came to, like, in the you know, the understanding. And yeah, she's not like that at all anymore, but that was a long time ago. And you know, she was one of those, you know, moms that got, you know, that watched the news all the time and got scared of the news and believed everything the news said, and the news really demonized black people. So yeah, the news demonizes black people and poor people and any people of color, really, and people that are have a criminal record. Yeah. I mean, just look at how the Las Vegas guy that was, you know, shot up like the Mandalay Bay or whatever, and you know, like the craziest fucking, you know, mass shooting that's happened in a really long time. I suck at that. Yeah, man, like that dude was like, oh, he liked country music and blah blah blah. He was a good father and he took really good care of. You know, was he wiring money? Did his wife know in the Philippines or whatever? Or was he just being a gentleman? Like, what the fuck? What? And then what's his face? Fucking George Zimmerman, the guy that shot Trayvon Martin, auctioned off that gun that he fucking killed Trayvon Martin with and was somehow able to profit off that, even though I'm pretty sure that's fucking illegal. But, oh wait, wasn't he acquitted? Because you're not, like, allowed to, like, make money off of crime that you were involved in, as far as I know. But then again, maybe they probably determined, I mean, he's not in jail, is he? So it was probably determined that, you know, there was no crime. I forget. Pretty sure that's what happened. shite. Alright, I got this. Shit. Womp womp. Dough. Come on, man. Alright, I'm getting better at the side flip. Damn it. Alright, good enough. Damn it, I forgot. So when I was growing up, I really liked, I still really like it, but I really liked metal music, like death metal and like technical metal and like grindcore and really brutal metal and melodic death metal and bunch of all those fun things, and to some shows. That's fun. Yeah. I actually do death metal vocals, but it's been quite a while since I've been in a band, and I was never actually in like any band that actually went anywhere. We pretty much never got past like the practicing and songwriting stage. For various reasons. But, I used to be like really like dickish, honestly, about the music that I listened to. I was convinced that I listened to the best music and nobody else, their music didn't even compare, and, rap music is like the epitome of terrible music and blah blah blah, and obviously, the beat at which something plays probably pretty important, also double bass and stuff like that, like the band what do they call that? Norma Jean, like they don't have double bass, but like so many people would be like, oh, metal music isn't good partying music, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like the best party music. And going to like somebody in like the metal community, like going to like a party in like the metal community is like so much cooler than going to like other parties like in like non-metal community and like the EDM, shitty EDM scene or whatever. Like, I wonder. Damn it. It's really hard to do that. Fixed it. Shit, that's hard actually. not very good. The battle scene's really cool. But just like any scene, turns out most of the people suck and are fake, and yeah, it's really hard to find people who don't suck that you can like really rely on, just because most people aren't like that. You know, most people plus capitalism doesn't make it easy, because like you're literally competing with your neighbor and your friends. What is going on? Why is the video paused? What the fuck? Fuck. Fuck. What the fuck? Why is that skipping ahead? Dude, my video is fucked up. I thought I just need to reload the player, but the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, it's like 30 minutes behind. up. Shit. Sorry, we're just having technical difficulties. Looks like this has been frozen for some time, and fuck, man. Maybe I just need to. Hang on a second. Sorry, web captioner. Start captioning. Okie dokie, are we back? Okay, I think we're good. Put that back there. This. Alright, still fucking up. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Really. Wunderbar indeed. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. That means wonderful. Wonderful. Great. Wonderful. Shite. So, one thing, that I really thought that as a kid that I would have more experience with and a lot more like encounters with are serial killers and kidnappers. I thought for sure I would run into way more serial killers and kidnappers as a little kid. Like growing up, like I thought for sure, like, oh yeah, that Scream guy, pretty sure that Scream guy is real. Wonder how many Screams there are gonna be. I bet you they're gonna reboot it soon. If they haven't already. Alright, I think I'll just do that. Try this. Super sick backup. I'm not even gonna mess with that. This is way more consistent. I should work on trying to do like a quick turnaround maybe. Alright. Shit. Fuck. I think it's right here. Ah, damn it, I'm so fucking far off. Top of the food trays. Wow! Didn't do it in time. Uno momento, please. Whew. All right. That's right. Fuck it. Damn it. So awesome and gratifying jumping over the top like that. Damn. 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 Almost. Shit. And I missed. Motherfucker. I need to try and do a quick turn up there, maybe. Or just go neutral, essentially. Damn it. See? If I miss, it fucking sucks, though. damn it. Dude, I suck. Dude. Did it. How do I get up there? Fuck. Wait, do I not have captions right now? Motherfucker. Where are my captions? Where'd they go? Okay, they're there. Alright, captions. Are you still there? Captions. Captions. Where'd you go, captions? Captions. God, that's so weird. Captions. Captions. Are you still there? Captions. Hello. Okay. Interesting. Interesting if true. Okay. Oh, it's 10:31. Stream's over. Just kidding. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer. Ooh. Tomorrow, fucking ROM hack, Fun Day Friday ROM hack day, or is it Saturday ROM hack day? I don't know. I think Saturday is whatever the fuck I feel like day. Damn it, I really need to stop trying to do that. I know, like, I need to get better at the game before I try and do that. Might be able to pull that one off a little bit better. That one's way easier. All I have to do is get on the side of the slope that the thing is and hit Z. Let's see. Come on! What was it? Damn it, I went on the other side. When I was a little kid, I thought this right here was like the coolest thing ever. Like, you have to kick it over? What? When I was a little kid, I was like, that is fucking genius. This game was ridiculously innovative. I mean, there was no other games like it. What? You can stand on the top? Why isn't King of the Fortress I want to do King of the Fortress %, where you stand at the very top. King of the Castle. I'm gonna make up King of the Castle %. Maybe King of the Castle % should be getting on top of the castle outside.